I've played sports my entire life, and when you play sports for that long, coaches they come and they go, some making a bigger impact than others. Some you may not like, and others may take the meaning of sports to a whole new level. The greatest coach I've ever seen is Coach Grady, my dad. My whole life, I grew up sitting in the bleachers watching my dad coach my two older brothers in football. I envied my brothers because they got to see a side of my dad and learn things from him that I could only dream of. My dad was always supportive of my athletics, and I always wanted to make him proud. He was at every sporting event cheering me on from the sidelines. That is, until he decided to start cheering me on from the bench as my head coach. Being coached by a parent is not easy, and it's not for everyone. They push you harder, and they know what you're capable of, and they make you do nothing less. They yell at you louder, they make you run faster, but most importantly, they make you better, on and off the court. My dad made not only me, but every one of his former players a better athlete and a better person through his coaching. He demands respect in the most humble fashion, and he overflows with confidence and swagger like no one I've ever seen. I am the athlete I am today because of my dad. Playing for my dad for 5 years was an experience that I'll never forget. He changed the meaning of volleyball at my high school. In 5 years, we won 2 district championships, 1 state championship, 4 consecutive Player of the Year awards, and back-to-back Coach of the Year awards. All of those were firsts for my high school. Winning a state championship my senior year with my dad by my side was something I'll never forget. I'll never forget the look on his face when that whistle blew and we were the new 2012 state champions. I'll never forget running to him with tears of joy streaming down my face and saying, "You did this, Dad," and he looked back at me and said, "No, we did this." I'll never forget turning around and looking into the crowd to see my mom and every one of my siblings with face paint and signs cheering for me and my dad. Together, we lived the dream. Playing for my dad gave me a whole new respect for his incredible intelligence and his drive to succeed, something he has instilled in all of his kids and all of his players, no matter the sport. He inspired his players not only to get that kill or that interception or to slide into home plate for the win, but to go out and do something great in the world, and to give back, and to always do the right thing. Playing for my dad gave us more time to spend together making memories and growing closer in a whole new way, something that I am forever grateful I was able to experience. Moving forward from my high school career and stepping into the college scene, my dad is no longer my coach, but he is still my greatest motivation and my biggest supporter. He will forever be remembered by his former players as the man, Coach Grady, but to me, he will always be my dad.